Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I hope we are all doing great. I'm glad you are joining this channel once again for our tutorial on AI, where we'll be using AI to design this beautiful Mr. Cola energy drink together. We are able to use AI to generate this fantastic um, scan mockup design for our can mock up drinks for our design. So at first, we make use of our own initial design. You have to, as a graphic designer, you have to make sure you are able to do your thing, do your design regularly, and then you can now combine the use of AI. But I must tell you that as a graphic designer, AI is there to complement your work, is there for you to be able to use so as to save time looking for mock-up, looking for the way to properly present your design to your client. If you are working for a client and you are looking for a better way to present your stuff, your designs, you understand, you can just try and make use of this AI because AI is here to stay, and it's not on the other way around where you over depend on it. You do not want to start designing yourself. You want to base all your skills, all your energy on AI, so that is not actually necessary. So you should be able to use your own personal skill and AI skill all together so that you can attain a level of efficiency and a level of originality in your work. All right, so we are able to generate this using AI. At first we create our designs, and this is the design we created this design, Mr. Cola energy drink. So guys, this is what we will be talking about in this tutorial today. So we are going to be walking through how we get the Mr. Cola energy drink, revitalize your strengths, 100% premium quality, just a sample design, just to showcase our just to showcase the presentation for today. All right, so this is what we will be creating. So now guys, let's head on to chat gpt. The most important thing you have to know is there is nothing that you tell chat gpt with these AI models and all that that it won't be able to resolve for you, in as much as you are able to give it the right prompt. You understand? So let's jump onto it. So you want to first open your Chrome browser, and then you go head on to chatgpt.com. All right, ChatGPT, or just on your Google, just go to your Google Chrome and type ChatGPT. Once you are there, so here is how I started. Here is how I started with my chat. So I always make sure I greet chat, hello chat. So if you are regular users of ChatGPT, then ChatGPT starts recognizing you, start recognizing how you are able to converse with him, with it rather. Sorry. So that's that. So now let's get on it now. So I say hello chat. So it says, hey, how's it going? What do you need help with today? So I say, can you create a mock-up can a mock-up can drink for my design if I upload it? And what was the answer? It says, yes, I can do that. Upload your design like file. Upload your design file, PNG, JPEG, or preferably a transparent PNG, and tell me the style of can, e.g. matte, glossy, metallic, the background studio white, dark, outdoor, etc. Any specific vibe. So these are the prompts, these are basically the style that ChatGPT had also be programmed to be able to generate. And based on the proper prompt that you are able to give it, if you have an adequate prompt, or you have some other prompt that you can use to create this other product, yes you can, of course, but just know that these prompts are basics, and they are optional for you to choose. So not necessarily optional, but you can also create your own prompts to your own fittings, and making sure that ChatGPT also understands what you mean. All right, so I said Now, before I created this can, I do not know the size of this can, all right? And as a graphic designer, when you are designing for print, I told you earlier that you should be able to know your accurate size. You don't just go on your design tool and start designing without you having a proper size. So I said, okay, what size in inches? In inches now, can I put the size for a can drink to fit in? So that when I design, what would the size be when I'm designing? So, says good question. Getting the right size makes a big difference for a clean mock-up or print. So, for a standard can drink, 330 ml, here are the commonly used label dimensions. Can you imagine labels dimension now? So it says standard can label size is width is 8 up to 8.25 inches wraps around the can, you understand, why the length is usually 4.75 to 5 inches. All right, but I basically just work around the 8 width and 4 inches, or 5 inches rather, sorry. I worked with 8 inches and 5 height. All right, so that's basically what I did. So I was able to first of all get my foundation. The foundation was, I asked ChatGPT if it could generate that for me, and also the commonly or the size I can put in my design. All right, so all these are very important. So take note when you are doing yours so that you understand this process very well. Always make sure you understand very well. Don't just jump into and start designing. Always make sure you understand what this video is all about. All right, so it gives me some other details and all. You can go through the details yourself and all that. So I said, okay. Okay, say if you want, tell me the exact type: energy drink, beer, slim can, blah blah blah. I'll give you the, so it will give you a lot of options. All right, you just stick to what you want. So I said, okay, let's design the label and I will get back to you. Let me design the label and I will get back to you. He says, sounds good. Take your time with the design. When you are ready, upload it and I will, listen now, I will fit it perfectly on a realistic can mock, which it did. Adjust lightning, reflections, and curve so it looks professional, right? Match the vibe you want. Premium, bold, minimal, etc. If you get stuck while designing font layer, blah blah, color branding, just drop it here. I will help you refine it before mockup too. All right. So guys, so this is what we just did. All right, we've made our statement. So now what I would just do now is, with the size I generated, the 8 inches width and 5 inches height, then was used our design. All right, after creating a new design, just do a testing for you guys so you can still okay, let me use this. So then I'll create more. Then now, as you can see, custom size. So custom size. So if you are creating yours anew, then you might want to make the weight. Firstly, make sure the unit is changed to inches. All right, so make the unit 8 while the height 5. All right, width 8, height 5. All right, so once you do that, then you do what? You create a new page. So you create a new page, guys. So once you create a new page, the color we picked here for the background was original red. So we clicked on the color, then we applied the red color. All right, so after applying the right color, then what else? We created this shape just to make sure we are able to get enough contrast to get my elements. So using the elements, we talked about the element. You go to shape, from shape then you add on to your polygons. All right, so I make use of polygon. This is the polygon I used. Then I bold the polygon all to the extreme. Then I resize it. I make sure it's aligned properly. Then we change the polygon to black. All right, change the polygon to black. Then for the other ones, the flowers and all that, so I also make use of elements. Okay, we made use of this flower here, so let me try and see if I can get the flower again. So made use of that flower. So I went to graphics, all right, graphics. Then I searched into, okay, sketchy flowers. All right, just go to sketchy flowers, guys. Well, once you are on sketchy flowers, then the flowers I used, I'm trying to look for the flowers I used here. I used this. All right, I use this for the Mr. Cola as just something like a symbol, or just a logo or something. I use that, and then I applied the yellow and white. This is white. Then for the other color, we picked yellow. All right, then after that is done, I also went ahead to pick another flowers. I think this time around I picked, okay, this was the flower I picked, guys. So let's just pick this. Then I drop that here. Then we did what? Applied white color, everything all white, so that we can attain some effects or artistic effects on that. Then I duplicated it. Once you duplicate, then you flip it horizontal. Once you do that, guys, then we picked another shape, so which is, you have to go back, go to shape, and this was the shape we use. So for you to locate the shape, this was the shape here. So resize it very well, make sure it's little small, and then one is placed here just to create an artistic effect. All right, another one was placed here. Then we duplicate it again. Then I also duplicate that, and then bring another part here. All right, making the top clean. So what next we did, guys? So Mr. Cola. All right, so now I started with my type tool. Let me just copy everything because of time. I do not want this tutorial to be too much. Let me just select everything, guys. Select, select, select. No. Then I'll just group it, guys. I'll just group it, then copy, I hope you can do this now. I'll just what? Paste paste it here. So guys, so I'll just paste it there. So what I did was I used my text tool. Let me ungroup it now. So I used my text tool. Normal, you write your text tool, then give it this size. Note the size, please. Give it 74. All right, so that it can be bold. Give it 74 for the Mr. Cola now. Mr. Cola, Mr. M in capital, while the R is small letter. The C is also capital. Then give it 74 altogether. Then the fonts that was used, font style that was used was Roca 1. All right, Roca 1. Make sure you guys are noting that Roca 1 was the typography usage there. Why we made use of energy drink. Let me see the energy drink I used. Sorry. So for the energy drink, the font size for the energy drink is 36. So everyone should note that it is 36. Then the fonts type that was used also was Roca 1, just to match the typography for the Mr. Cola so that it rhymes properly and it complements each other very well. Just applying contrast in color and in size to them so that one will stand as the heading, as the name there. So, and the revitalize your strength. We made use of font size. Let me see. Font size for the revitalize your strength is 19. All right, 19. Then the font typography name was Montserrat. All right, Montserrat. So take note, Montserrat. Then from there, I just duplicated it and then write premium 100, changed it to 100% premium quality. So make sure you are looking, you use the word 100% using your type tool on your phone keyboard. 100% premium quality. So give that all in cap, then come to your B format, then bold it here. Make sure you bold it so that that's one to stand, and then make sure this font size you are able to give it is 14 font size. All right, 14. Do not let it extend, and make sure you are able to get the right spacing. You see from Mr. Cola energy drink, a little space is between them. Why from the revitalize your strength, there is huge space to the middle, being the center of 100% premium quality and energy drink. So you must be able to make sure your design is clean and you align them properly. All right, make sure you align. So by aligning, if you drag, let me see, I'm trying to drag. If you try to drag, you see the align guides. Make sure it's aligned properly. All right, so once you do that, then another thing I did was I later give the revitalize another contrast, all right, in red. So I just went ahead to create new elements, then using this shape, basic shape, then crop it, move it, and then just drag. All right, all right guys, just drag it like that. So once you are done with everything completed, let's shift this a little bit up. You can use your nudge too. All right, I hope it's not coming to, let me reduce it. So I'm trying to make sure everything look smooth and decent. All right, so and the Mr. Cola, all right, just a little spacing, then and revitalize your strength 100% premium quality, guys. So once you are done, so what you need to now do next is you what you save it, you download it, you save it on your phone. Once that is done, so let's wait. All right, so once you have saved, it has already saved to your gallery, guys. So what you now need to do now is to go back to ChatGPT on your phone, on your Google Chrome. So ChatGPT is already expecting you to send the PNG file, all right, the design that you want to create a mock-up with. So you have already instructed ChatGPT to wait. So I'll read the chat for you guys, all right. So I'm waiting for it to load. So once that is done, guys, once that is done, so now ChatGPT is already expecting you. So I said I'll get back. I'll let me design the label and get back to you. All right. So it has already. So I now say hello, chat. It says, "Hey, welcome back. Ready to continue with your can design, or is there something new you want to work on?" I said I will send it soon. So, all right, no rush. So, you are chatting ChatGPT just like your usual friend, all right? So, make sure you are able to attain the level of understanding so that it can understand what you also wants to do. So, I now uploaded this design. This is the design, refine it and create the mockup. So, how do you upload the design? Just click on the plus sign. Once you click on the plus sign, then add photos, click on the image, click on the image. Once you click on the image, it's loading already. Then just add what you want to do with the design, with the mock-up that you already created. So you can just do that. So once you do that, I will remove this now. So once you do that, that is what I did here. So this is the design, refine it and create the mock-up. So it created this beautiful can design using the same design that we did. So you can imagine, you can see the movement now from you, from your own end, to now combining AI to do the extreme presentation work for you. All right, you are able to be the foundation of the work. You are able to create your own original design. So this is quite different, extremely different rather, from you leaving everything to ChatGPT to do for you. So as a graphic designer, you must be able to know the difference between knowing how to work with ChatGPT and also believing in your own skill as well. So know that AI is here to stay, but use it complementarily. Use it to complement your work, not just over depending on it. So that because at times, many a times, all these AI models and all that, they will create it can I can say create me a design and blah blah blah. It can create a design from some previous design it has created and makes it much similar. But in order for you to avoid that, maybe you're working for a real client project, so you must be able to create your own design from scratch before you can finally do this presentation. All right, so once you do that, then I also said, okay, I do not like this background. Yes, thank you, but can I get other ice cube draping effect and a more realistic natural background? So make sure you're also trying these prompts that I'm using so that you can be able to get exactly this. Or if you have other prompts that you also want to use, you can do that. Just make sure it's able to generate the can mockup for you with your own design that you design using Canva. All right, just as I explained. So make sure you do that and put in your prompts and then put it in the comment section for me to see so that I'll know that you are getting it, so that you really understand what this class is talking about. All right, guys. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this class. So make sure you keep practicing, you keep creating, and you keep improving, guys. So thank you so much.